Hi, my name is Ana Cecilia, and I am going to talk about understanding testing. First, I want to say I'm going to talk about traditional tests and that teachers have designs to point out the learners' ignorance, errors, and lack of application. I would say that teachers have designed traditional tests to point out the learner's ignorance, um, errors, and lack of application. I am agree with that. But I think it doesn't meet its objectives because it does not stimulate the student progress. It does not give feedback and it doesn't indicate the errors during the learning process. According to Liu and X 1995, traditional tests are not informative about the progress of the student or the difficulties they may have when, when they are doing or when they are answering the test. Dickey 2003 states that traditional tests often focuses on learners' ability of memorization and recall, and which are lower level of cognition. This means that traditional tests don't test the students' long-term retention. It doesn't test if they have really learned or not. Adherence of process-oriented curricula consider traditional techniques such as multiple tests, true-false statements, filling the gaps, and matching exercises inappropriate for the foreign language classroom curricula. More specifically, they point out the lack of rich description, information about both the product and the process of learning in conventional testing method. This is stated by Baroshi, Keshavars, 2002. True, false are simple indicator of what is understood and offer a student a 50% chance of getting the answers correct. As for the matching exercise, the main advantages is that they are compact in terms of space and eliminate some extra extent, the guessing factor. These tests prove especially useful for measuring a wide variety of learning points. However, they are criticized since they are quite dissimilar to real-life languages. For example, they don't test if the students can apply what they have learned in the real language context. Okay, now I am going to be talking about if testing provides teacher with clues and details related to the effectiveness and soundness of a specific teaching approach or method. I mean, in this case, I am going to say if testing teacher will be giving them clues about what sort of method they should be applied during the learning process or in their classrooms, and if they, for example, they test or do assessment, this will be give some information about how they supposed to approach their students or what sort of methods they should be applying. I think testing is good. If teacher wants to get this kind of information, if they want to know what sort of method they should be using, testing is very good. According to Carmenza Perez Pasanta, 1995, testing in the classroom is a tool that helps teachers to identify student strengths and weaknesses. and evaluate the effectiveness of a program. Testing should be seen as means to help teachers guide students on the road to learning. No single procedures will meet the needs of a learners. I mean, teachers need to go through different methods to see what is the more effective. They should they should they should apply incorporate a variety of tools to help their students to know they how they are progressing and measure how effective the their methods or the methodologies and the materials and the strategies are in that case. Okay, I think that's all. Bye bye.